What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Welcome back to another episode of my Indian Premier League with the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Currently sitting 4-1. We are in round 6 today. After this, just one round left to go, and it is pretty safe to say that our finals berth is essentially secure. But we want a home semi-final, we want a home final, we want to finish as the premiers of this mini IPL. Before we go and get started, guys, remember to smash that like button. Let's aim for 50 likes on this video. If you are new, please do hit subscribe. Without any further ado, let's go and take on the Mumbai Indians. Alright, guys, so we've gone with one change. We brought de Villiers back into the side. Ty Al Mills, he drops out. Adam Milne playing as well. And it's a very strong Mumbai Indians side that we are going to be coming up against here today. So fingers crossed we can go and get ourselves a win. A win, I think, would guarantee us a home semi-final. Mumbai have won the toss, though, and they are going to have a bowl first. Alright, so here we go. First ball. And as I said, I believe in yesterday's video, we are now starting to get to the back end of the IPL. The first semi-final, the main final, I think it's, I'm not even sure, is it the preliminary final? I think they call it. They do in other sports anyway, but the preliminary final was played between Mumbai Indians first and Royal Pune Supergiants second. And basically, the winner of that game guarantees themselves into... Oh, that's a good shot by Gale. We'll take that. You beauty! That is going to be, hopefully, the first four, and it has gone all the way. But the winner of that guarantees themselves basically straight into the grand final. So RPS won that, actually... which it has happened. I read a stat somewhere. I think it was... I'm trying to remember when it was. That's probably going to be out by Gale. That's foolish batting. But the team, I think in the last 5 IPLs, the team that has finished second on the ladder has gone on to win. So being the minor premiers, winning the round robin as such, it's not the greatest thing in the world, you know. Like you're not it's not going to guarantee you the title, which, you know, in other sports normally if you're the minor premiers, this means that you are the top dogs, and you know you should win the final. You do have that expectation on you, I guess you would say. But yeah, really strange that I think 4 out of the last 5 years that the team finishing in second has actually won the IPL. So that sits well for the Royal Pune Supergiants, and what a shot that is from AB de Villiers. Second ball. I was actually trying to play that one over cover. That's why you can see it is a poor shot. It has gone for a 6. That is the first maximum. What is it? I think it's a yes bank maximum. I haven't really watched too much of the IPL this year, just with being away on holiday and all that stuff there. But yeah, really, oh my goodness, that is poor. That is poor batting. But yeah, really strange that we saw that stat. So RPS have gone straight into the grand final. I'm not too sure when that is. Probably on the weekend sometime. And Mumbai Indians, I believe, will play. I think, from memory, the winner of tonight is KKR, and I think Sunrisers Hyderabad. I think Kings 11 flopped out after they had that. It was, to be honest, it was a pretty disgraceful performance in all aspects. But there is Virat Kohli. I believe that is the first ball he has faced. He has put that one for a yes back maximum, boys. It has gone 95 metres. So Mitchell Johnson, welcome to this in 6 off 1. The perfect start for Virat Kohli. But yeah, that eliminator final is tonight. It's being played by those 2 teams that I did mention. And that one there is going to be pulled away as well. So boundaries galore here in these first 8 deliveries of this round 6 match between RCB and the Mumbai Indians. But I mean, we will take the start. We will definitely happily take the start. Really, really pleased with how it's going. And if you're going to just... Oh, it's a catch! Oh my God, he never even really looked like getting close. I don't know why there would be a chance to actually review that. Maybe obviously a bumped ball, but that looked like one of those ones where the fielder was just sliding in to go and grab, well, just stop the ball, just stop the boundary, but instead it has gone and carried just to the fielder. So Mitchell Johnson picks up his first wicket after going for 2 boundaries in those first couple of balls, and he has now followed it up with a dot ball. But yeah, that KKR Sunrisers game, I think, is going to be really good. Obviously, KKR have now welcomed back Chris Lynn. So I think just the makeup of their side does look very, very dangerous and very threatening, especially with the likes of Sunil Narayan opening the batting. It's something that he did for the Melbourne Renegades, and I think I have talked about it in a previous video. But yeah, it's something that is unorthodox, it's unusual, but it does add a great, I must say, a great balance to that. Oh no, we won't take a run there. Jesus, de Villiers. It's a bit lazy. lazy running there, but it does add a great depth to their side, especially with the with the all-rounders that they have. I mean, Colin de Grandhomme has been playing most of their games, and you know you have Narayan, you've got Yadav as well, so they do have plenty of options, and they have been one of the form teams of the tournament. And there's another catch, so that is De Villiers gone, and even though we are scoring quickly, we are losing wickets in quite a rapid succession. We've lost 3 wickets in 13 balls. We now have Shane Watson coming in, who we know how good he is with the ball. He has been a lifesaver for me in this tournament. He is just, I don't know what it is, he has just been absolutely incredible. What are you appealing for, fielders? If that has not come off the bat, then I honestly do not know what is going on. But I remember who I was trying to think of. Chris Lynn has obviously been very good, and it helps the balance of their side. I mean, Robbie Utapa, great player, can open the batting, don't get me wrong. Probably one of, I would say, the most underrated 2020 players, not only in India, but in the world. You know, he probably is a little bit disappointed that he hasn't played too many internationals for India, but I mean, when you look at MS Dhoni, he held the fort for so long. So very, very hard to dethrone him, I guess you would say. Obviously being the captain and the wicketkeeper. But, yeah, Robbie Utapa, really, really good wicketkeeper, really, really good batsman, especially in 2020. So, yeah, we'll feel, I guess, a little bit hard done by that he wasn't selected for more internationals. But someone potentially that you could look at seeing heading around and playing more 2020s around the world. As I said, he is a very underrated 2020 player. So, may see him potentially in some more games. But I'm just trying to think really who else. That one there, that's actually quite a nice shot from Shane Watson. He is going to actually pick up 4, would you believe? So that is a little bit strange. Bit of poor fielding, it must be said. But we will definitely take it. And now we've got the spin, the off spin of Harbhajan Singh. And we've got off to a very good start here. So hopefully we can continue to pepper the boundaries, which has really been the story of this episode so far. It really has just been peppering boundaries, which is what we like to see. And I'm just trying to think. KKR, we've talked about them. Sunrisers, obviously led by David Warner. He's had a great season. What the hell? I've never seen a shot like that before. That was almost a French cut that's gone through square leg. Massive edge. That is the first time I've seen that on this game. First time I've seen it. But yeah, Sunrisers, they're a team you can't count out as well. Their Afghan players have done really well. Muhammad Nabi and I'm just trying to think who the other one is. Rashid Khan, that's right, have played very well. And I think because Moises Henriquez plays for the Sunrisers as well. I did see an article somewhere, I think Cricket Australia possibly, that there's talk that potentially Rashid Khan could be coming down under for the Big Bash League. And how amazing would that be? I think he's 18, 19 possibly, and already he is being touted as a very good leg spinner. I mean, he's played almost every game in the IPL. I'm just trying to think who he's kept out. He's kept out, who is this? I don't actually know what spinners SRH have. I was trying to think. For some reason I thought he'd been keeping Adam Zampa out, but Zampa's been keeping out Imran Tahir. But it will be interesting to see what does happen now. With the Champions Trophy just around the corner, obviously there's a lot of players that are going to be going back and playing for their country. I know the New Zealanders are still hanging around. They're playing a limited overs series against both Bangladesh and Ireland at the moment. They won the first game of that. I think we're taking on Bangladesh tonight actually at 9:45 local time. So if you're around there and you're up around then, definitely go and check it out. It's going to be good. I think Bangladesh are in with a good shot in this game, just in my honest opinion. I think with the side that we have, it is a decent enough side. It is lacking a little bit of experience, especially in the bowling, with no Southey, no McClenaghan, no Bolt either. So, you know, it is still a good bowling lineup and a good bowling unit that we do have, but there is a big but. It really depends on what the pitch turns out like. I think if it's a spinning masterclass, then Bangladesh are going to be all over us. Saying that though, Mitchell Santner did take 5 for 50. I think that's his first 5 for he has had in his career. That has gone for a 6. We are absolutely smashing it here today, boys. Shane Watson, 15 off 4, doing what he does with the ball, with the bat, if that makes sense. Obviously so good with the ball. And Pollard has finally decided to crank that one up in length. But it doesn't matter because Shane Watson just rocks back onto the back foot, gets another yes bank maximum, and this is going to be our biggest score of the year so far. This last over from Pollard has been expensive. It's gone for 16. Still 3 balls left in it and 66 on the board. So what a massive total this is going to be, and that is just going to rub salt into the wound. Down the leg side, keeper made a very good chance of it, Partik Patel, but just couldn't quite get there. 20 off the over now, would you believe? Still 2 balls left to go and 70 up for RCB. That's just crazy, and that's probably going to be re-bowled as well. That is a wide from Pollard. Things are going from bad to worse here for the Mumbai Indians. Just not looking good whatsoever. Oh, now we've cracked one to Joss Butler out at deep cover, but it hasn't carried. Would you believe? Watson hangs in. Session Baby is now going to have the last ball, the left-hander. And I'm going to look to try and pump this one over cover. Pollard gone for 22. It doesn't really bowl that much now, Kyron Pollard. More on the side as a batsman. He's been fairly handy in this IPL so far. More with the bat, as I said. His fielding's very good as well for a tall man. Very agile and very quick across the ground. And his reflexes are good too. And he's just been used as a bits and pieces bowler. He hasn't bowled that much. But that really is what he was in the West Indies side for as well. Mainly as a batsman and can bowl a little bit. But we finished with 4 for 76. 26 not out for Shane Watson. He gets a top score. Jadav was good as well with his 21 off 10. Let's go and get into the bowling innings. What can we restrict the Mumbai Indians to? Alright guys, we're back underway. The equation down the bottom, as we can see, 77 from 30. And basically at the moment, I think we just need to stop the flow of boundaries. Mumbai are going to come out here. They're going to come out swinging. They're going to be looking for runs. Obviously, they need to go, mass at the top of my head, 15, I'm not even too sure. I don't even know what they need, but it is a lot. It is a lot, don't get me wrong. They need a lot of runs, and they need them fast. So they will be looking, as I said, to go out here with a bit of a bang. Rohit Sharma opening the innings here. He has been batting number 4, or even lower, I think, for Mumbai. He may have batted number 3 in one game, but a lot of people are saying that Rohit Sharma, in my opinion, he is one of the best opening batters in the world in limited overs cricket. Why he is batting down at number 4, or in like a floating role, you would say, really is beyond me. I do not know why he is doing it. He's the only guy with 2 double hundreds in one-day international cricket. He is one of India's better opening batsmen. He's going to be playing the Champions Trophy, likely opening, I would say, with Shikhar Dhawan and Partik Patel trying to up that run rate. You can't blame him for that. He's gone for a second ball duck, and AB de Villiers grabs a nice catch out there at cover. But perfect start for us. Can't ask for too much more than that. Raidu, he's had a good tournament as well. He has been wicket-keeping a little bit. I think Partik Patel possibly has been out of the side, but he gets himself off the mark with a 4 here. So that is the perfect way to end the over for Mumbai. They finished 1 for 9, but still, 9 runs with the target they're chasing. 9 runs is not enough. And in comes the speedster, Adam Milne, who has been included in New Zealand's Champions Trophy squad. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes, how fit he is. Because he is one of those guys, and I think I have talked about this before. I definitely know I have. When Adam Milne is playing, and we saw this in the Cricket World Cup, when Adam Milne is playing, Southee and Bolt seem to do so well. Milne's not really a guy, you know, you'd expect him because of his pace that he would be a wicket-taking bowler. Milne in the side, for me, really creates pressure on the other guys. And Southee and Bolt thrive on that. I mean, they just, I don't know what it is, but he's just one of those guys that seems to make the two of them bowl better. I mean, ideally, and I know there's a lot of talk going on about the Ashes at the moment with a four-prong pace attack for the Australians. In an ideal world, I would love to have, I mean, this is hard because I've just realised that I have left someone out as well, but I would love to have Milne and Ferguson, your 2 speedsters, Belt and Southey, but then, I mean, there's the likes of McClenaghan. Dougie Bracewell, I think, is another guy who is due potentially another chance in the national setup. Really has been working on his batting as well, really turning himself... I kind of like a James Patterson for the Australians. Really started to contribute with the bat, so potentially could see him batting at number 7, especially if New Zealand go with someone like Luke Ronke, at the top. Raidu has smashed that. That is the first... Yes Bank, is it Yes Bank or DLF maximum? I'm not sure, one of the two. But that has gone 79 metres. He is just working in boundaries at the moment, Raidu. Moves to 10 off 2. And we are going to bring in... I really don't want to use Stuart Binney, but I don't think I have much choice. I'm going to use Gale Binney and then Watson, the death specialist, at the death. I mean, that just makes sense. It's easy. But, I mean, surely Stuart Binney can't stuff us up. He's got 20 and over to work with, for God's sake. Mumbai need 4 a ball. Like, they need a boundary a ball just to try and stay afloat of the run rate. I think it was 20 coming into this over, possibly? 57 off 15. If anyone can do that math in their head quickly, I think it is about 22, I think, because 15 times 4 is 60. So it must be pretty close. And that's actually a good shot. That's gone for 4. And I didn't quite realise how short these boundaries were. But, again... We got that dot ball before, so it does add up. But, as I said, 4 a ball basically now is needed for the Mumbai Indians. And even that is still going to see them, only just get close. I mean, 49 off 13. And that one there is going to be whipped away. Probably just for the single, which it is. They were thinking about the 2, but have since changed their tune. And that does now mean we need 48 off the last 2 overs. So 4 a ball essentially is needed. So surely Stuart Binney can't stuff this up that much. Surely. He's gonna... I bet you he'll give it a go. Because that's just how he is. That is honestly just how Stuart Binney is. But fingers crossed we can go and get that done. This video probably is a wee bit longer than what you guys are used to seeing. This is probably the way I'm going to go back to doing my videos with a bit more informative commentary. Still with doing a bit of editing here and there. But I think, like, my views are down, and I think that's because I've gone and changed. You guys come here for the information, you come here for the explanations, and all that stuff. This is a good over so far from Stuart Binney. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but he has only gone for 2 off his first 3 balls, which, to be honest, is bloody perfect. And he is, I can't believe it, potentially even going to go pick up a wicket. Gets an inside edge, does Rohit Sharma, and he is back in the hut. Don't really know what he was trying to do there, to be honest. But hey, we'll take it. We will take the wicket. Sharma gone, bowled Binney, caught Yadav for 17 off 16, and the Mumbai Indians 2 for 31. And then Joss Buttler just goes and picks it up. First ball. See, this is what a lot of people have been saying, that Joss Buttler should be playing that floating role. I personally don't see him as an opening batsman. I don't think he's ever going to open the batting for England. He's going to probably bat down 6, maybe 5, maybe 4. I'm pretty sure or have they decided they're going with... No, I think in the Champions Trophy, again, reading an article somewhere. I really need to get my sources straight. But I'm pretty sure that England are looking at going with basically their tried and true formation, which is essentially the top 6 of batters, including their wicketkeeper, playing Moeen Ali at 7, and then playing the 2 batters after that. I don't know if this is carried. I think that's just along the ground. Either way, it's a great bit of fielding from Yadav, and 38 needed off this last over. So even before that last ball, without a wide or a no ball, they were not going to go and get there. But I think this one here has come off the bat. And Yadav again with a great take down the leg side. How good has he been behind the stumps this campaign for us? No point reviewing that, boys. That has definitely come off your bat, Raidu. You started with a hiss and a roar, but you have tailed off just a little bit. 14 off 6, still good. The Mumbai Indians now 3 for 39. And you'd have to say down and out of this game. But anything can happen in sport. Anything can happen in cricket. I just want to go and try and pick us up some more wickets. Just because Shane Watson, in my opinion, is going close to player of the tournament. He has been incredible. For a guy who didn't start, this guy did not start the season. I don't think he played the first 2 games. He has come in, and you just can't drop him. He's scoring runs with the bat. his last over bowling, his death bowling, has just been incredible. I don't know what it is, but for some reason he just does not go for runs. He's going to pick himself up another bloody wicket here. Unless that's hit the ground first. I don't know. But the umpire again has raised his finger. So Watson gets his second. No point reviewing Chiron. Just head back to the hut, mate. That's all you need to do. And that's another catch by Yadav. And Watson gets another wicket, would you believe? It's just absolutely crazy how well he does. Last ball here. We've got a slip, a fly slip, a man at third. And it... Oh my god! And it's almost carried. Almost the one man out on the boundary it has almost carried to. So Mumbai Indians finish 4 for 40. I think they finish, off the top of my head, they finish quite a few behind. At least 30 behind. But that is a huge, huge win. 36 actually behind. So they would have needed another over of all sixes to even... well, win the game. Shane Watson, man of the match, as you would expect. 2 for 1 with the ball, 26 not out with the bat. I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Remember, we do have one more game left until we head to the semi-finals. I'm just trying to race through all my IPL content as the IPL is obviously wrapping up, as I did talk about at the start of the video. If you have enjoyed this, guys, remember to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Until next time, this is Cliffy. Gonna go grab myself a piece of pavlova, signing out.